back. I'm so happy to see you return to Hotel Krat safely. You weren't gone nearly as long as last time, and overall, you do seem unharmed. You are all right out there, aren't you? We've all asked so much of you. I don't think any of us have overlooked just how dangerous it is. You should take some time to rest here at Hotel Krat, even if just for a little while. In the meantime, Eugenie and Vanini can tune up your weapons and your Legion arm. I'm sure they'll be happy to see you as well. Might I see Monad's lamp? Thank you. As Gemini continued to fix himself. Good. And he's guided you well? Yes, well, he can be quite talkative, can't he? Even so, I hope he's been good company. I can only imagine how lonely the streets of Krat are at this time. If you like, I can keep him here until you're ready to leave the hotel. That'll give you a little break from his chatter. Yes, I'll set him right over here. You seem different. I sense something strange. You're changing. How do you feel? I see. You've been feeling a warm sensation in your chest. You're becoming something more than a puppet. Perhaps even human. If this is what you want, just keep behaving, keep feeling like a human does. Here, put your hand over the left side of your chest, right there. Yes. That's where your P organ, the device that keeps puppets running, is located. It's positioned in the same place as a human heart. When you behave like a human, I suspect that what you're feeling right now is still your springs reacting, the ergo that powers you changing in some way. But perhaps soon enough, that will change into a beating, a pounding of your own heart. What have you done that's caused you to feel this way? When you tell a lie, I see. A puppet cannot tell a lie is the fourth law of the Grand Covenant that guides puppets. So it makes sense that if you were to break that law, that it would make you feel like a human. And then there's the rest of the Grand Covenant. First law, all puppets must obey their creator's commands. Second law, a a puppet may not harm a human. And third law, a puppet must protect and serve humans in the city of Krat. And I'd wager that you've broken all of those laws quite a few times since you woke up. Geppetto's particularly concerned about you telling lies. Well, most parents give their children that guidance, not to lie. And it's a good value to live by. But as we grow older, we do come to realize that it's not quite so simple. While telling lies is generally looked at as a bad thing, there are other reasons, even kind and noble reasons for telling lies. If you hadn't lied to gain access into Hotel Krat, you may never have saved Geppetto, or Vanini, or any of the other people that you've helped along the way. You see, simply being a good boy, as Geppetto calls it, doesn't always lead to good outcomes. But if ever you are uncertain of your actions, uncertain if you should break a law of the Grand Covenant, just trust how you feel in the moment. If your actions feel right, perhaps they are. It's funny. At first glance, puppets seem so complex with all the springs, gears, and other machinery that goes into building them and making them work. But once you have a blueprint and understand how all of those parts connect and how they work together and are powered by ergo, all of the puppets under the control of the Grand Covenant are actually quite simple. You'll soon learn that being human is much more complicated. Those human feelings that you've experienced aren't always good feelings. In fact, they're often quite painful. And unlike puppets, we can't just erase those bad things, those bad memories. We have to live with them. And hopefully, each person has enough good things to happen to them that it outweighs the bad. And that's what makes the freedom of being human worth it. And you'll have to decide for yourself if it's worth it to you as you go through these changes. But whatever you decide, I will use my power to help you in any way that I can. You'd like me to use my power now? Of course. Simply hold out the ergo that you've collected. Yes, like that. Now stand still. I'm glad I could help. Continue to gather ergo. It will make you stronger. Now go. Eugenie and Vanini will be waiting for you. Like I said, they'll be very happy to see you. And I'll be here waiting